Oh yeah, today, the ultimate budget showdown between the Ganzo Firebird FH41 against the FreeTiger FT903. We'll take a look at what's the same, what's different, and we're going to figure out which is better. Let's do this. Hey, how you doing? My name is Jay. If this is your first time here, hey, welcome to the channel. And don't forget now, click on subscribe if you're looking for knife reviews that get right to the point. Hey, so I promise you there will be one ultimate winner. This is not going to end in a draw. So if there's any video of mine that you watch entirely from beginning to end, it's going to be this one. Before I forget, I want to go ahead and thank Keith Bays, who was the viewer that actually came up with this question. He asked me which I liked better, the FreeTiger or the Ganzo Firebird, and I thought, you know what? Why not just do a video about it? And if you are interested in purchasing either one of these, there will be links to Amazon down in the description below. How about we go ahead and take a look at how that the specs stack up, and we'll start out with what's the same. These both, as you can see, obviously have flat ground drop points, both D2 steel. They both have a satin finish, a blade thickness of 3.45 millimeters. Yeah, exactly the same. I was a little surprised by that. Flipper deployment only for both of them. The blades are riding on ball bearing pivots. They are liner locks, G10 scales for both of them. The handle length was another surprise here. 4.5 inches for both of them. They do have sharpening choils, lanyard holes, and neither one now have any love for us lefties with the pocket clip. They're just going to be both one position. Here's what's different about each knife. So starting with the blade, the FH41 has a longer one at 3.5 inches. Now the blade width, so at the widest point, the FreeTiger is going to win there at about 1.10 inches. So from the spine to the sharpened edge. The handle thickness is going to be thinner here on the Ganzo Firebird at 0.52 inches. Now the closed width, so how much room that this is going to take up in the pocket. Yeah, the FreeTiger is going to be wider at 1.25 inches. The pocket clip, you get a one position deep carry on the Ganzo, and then of course, while this pocket clip, it's not, it's not terribly shallow, but it is certainly not a deep carry on the 903. Now the overall length, the Ganzo is going to be longer at 8 inches even. Now both do have liners, however, the FH41, the liners are nested, and on the FreeTiger, they're just some standard liners going on. For the weight now, since the FreeTiger 903, the liners, yeah, they are not at all skeletonized, so that's going to affect it as far as the weight, and you're looking at 4 ounces. The FH41, you can see, yep, nested liners, and the weight reflects that at 3.6 ounces. For the price, now they are not all that different in price, but there is a difference. The FreeTiger FT903 is going to be a little bit cheaper at about $23, where the FH41 is selling currently on Amazon for about $25. There's also a slight difference in the behind the edge thickness. The FreeTiger FT903 is going to be a little bit thinner behind the edge at about 0.018, while the Ganzo is sitting at 0.021. Now these last 8 categories that I'm going to score, this is what is going to determine the overall winner. So for ease of disassembly, I had to give it to the FH41 because I have not been able to disassemble the FreeTiger yet, because there must be some Loctite or something going on the inside. So no, haven't been able to take it apart. For in-hand comfort, I had to give it to the Ganzo Firebird because while they both do if you stare down the sights, they both do have contoured scales. However, the Ganzo has, well, it widens as you get farther towards the pommel, so that makes the grip a lot more comfortable, and it also gives, like, it provides more of like a confident grip. I don't feel like it's going to go forward out of my hand because it widens. The FreeTiger, you can see, does not do that. It just kind of gets a little more narrow as you get back down towards the pommel. The one category where they are actually tied is going to be for the traction of these G10 scales. They almost feel like identical. For the jimping now, I had to go ahead and give it to the FreeTiger because not only does that jimping, it's a little more aggressive, so it feels better, but also with this thumb ramp, just makes, you know, using this for a long period of time when cutting just a lot more comfortable, secure. So I like the jimping better on the FreeTiger. For the action, I broke that off into two categories, for open and for closed, because while both of them, I mean, just have incredible, amazing action. I mean, they both fly open, drop shut, but for the opening, I gave it to the FreeTiger because you notice where the flipper tab, you see how it's positioned well above that pivot screw. Well, that makes deploying the blade just effortless. And in fact, I can't get this to fail. With the Ganzo Firebird, I can pretty much fail it whenever I want. But for the closing, I gave it to the Ganzo Firebird because, well, I'll just let you see this. Yeah, I mean, that just barely took, was that even a full shake? Okay, maybe it was, but just way smoother and way more drop shutty than the FreeTiger. For tip strength, I went ahead and gave it to the FreeTiger over here because if you notice, see if you can see that. Yep, here on the left, you can see like that thickness. It carries out like all the way out. It remains thicker to that tip than the Ganzo does. You can see how it starts to begin to taper early and goes all the way down to that very fine tip. Now, for those of you keeping score at home, we are, as of right now, we're tied between the two knives. So the cutting performance, whichever one cuts better, is going to end up being the overall winner. So let's go ahead and start with the FreeTiger. And I got to do this, I got to switch between the two fast so I can, you know, really kind of tell the difference. Oh man, guys, this is going to be tough to decide. I got to do another piece of cardboard just so I can start with the FreeTiger again. Yep, I'm going to give it to the FreeTiger. It just glides just a little easier through the cardboard than the Ganzo Firebird does. I mean, they both cut great. This is just slightly better. Now I want to go ahead and just see how each one goes through, you know, some standard printer paper. Start with the FreeTiger, Ganzo Firebird, oh man. Oh man, that's too close to call. I gotta say, through the paper it's a draw, but the cardboard definitely, the FreeTiger did better. So truthfully, I mean, you can't go wrong with either knife. And you know what, both of them, they're inexpensive enough where if you can afford to, you can just go ahead and pick up both of them. But I am going to go ahead and declare the FreeTiger FT903 the overall winner, even though it has, you know, the biggest issue being the disassembly, but hopefully I'll be able to fix that and get it apart. But as of right now, I'm going to call it. And I have previously reviewed both knives, so if you are interested in seeing the full reviews, I'll throw a link, yep, right up there in that corner. You click on that icon and it will take you directly to those videos. If you enjoyed this video and you got, like, I mean, any value from it, do me a favor and just leave one of these. And don't forget to click on subscribe. Hey, thanks for watching. You guys stay safe, stay at home, and I'll see you next time. Take care. See you later.